Revolution Books is under attack by fascists again. They're planning to march on the bookstore September 1st.
So I got to tell you, one of my favorite things to do is to be and speak at Revolution Books, whether here in Berkeley or in New York. And this is so, even as the occasion of this talk is to oppose the ugly assault on this Revolution Books in Berkeley. But we just saw that vicious and vile misogynist personal assault on Reiko, as well as the staff, that culminated in a vicious threat to burn down the store itself. These fascists will not stop Revolution Books. They will not deter us from why this is a precious and essential place which embodies the future. And no, their assault will not diminish either our sense of purpose or our joy in what is represented by Revolution Books. We mean both words of our name, revolution and books. This isn't a marketing slogan. It's what we are, and it embodies for whom and for what we exist. This is a bookstore about the world and for a radically different and better world, a place that is guided by a new and emancipatory understanding of the first word of our name, revolution, as it has been re-envisioned in the new communism developed by Bob Avakian, the revolutionary leader, who, it should be said, is a son of Berkeley, the Berkeley High Yellow Jackets and the University of California, Berkeley. I do note that civic pride in all your t-shirts and sweatshirts. It's remarkable. You don't see that so much in New York, except from the tourists. These fascists will not diminish the excitement of digging into the rich and varied explorations of the natural and the social world that are contained in all of these books that surround us, or in the engagement with engaging with each other and the thrill of dialogue and debate over the world we live in, and how we could together change it. No, we will not and we must not let Trump, Pence, and their fascist thugs turn Revolution Books and the potential that it and the intellectual, the political, and the cultural life that is contained within its walls into a 21st century burning of the Library of Alexandria. And we will stand against such attacks wherever they occur. The ugly spectacle of these two fascists who assaulted Sister Reiko in the store with their threat of arson conjures and concentrates the present reality that not only Revolution Books faces, but that everyone faces. And every person, and any person whose work, whose morality, whose values aspire to a world of diversity, of overcoming oppression of all peoples, regardless of their nationality, their race, their gender, or their beliefs, all of this is under siege today. The harsh fascist future that these thugs acted in service of impacts everyone who values critical thinking, scholarship, and engagement. If you appreciate the arts and what they contribute to our being human, to the tremendous import of the imagination in the life of the mind and to all of society, this is a fight for you. The assault on Revolution Books is an attack on truth itself, on the importance of the scientific method, of why evidence matters, and even on the existence of objective reality. These are crucial tools, essential modes of thinking, without which, at this moment in human history, our species and the planet might not survive. And let us not step over that this is an attack on the radical discourse and struggle that is the legacy of Berkeley, even as we understand that this fight is larger than Berkeley. This is an attack on all that I've just said, and as such, it is no accident that Revolution Books has been their target 10 times in the last 6 months. Why? Because Revolution Books embodies all of these values of which I've been speaking. And beyond that, it will and continue to be the political, and the intellectual and the cultural center of a movement for an actual revolution, to bring about a radically new liberatory world. And that world, or frankly, any world that is not the fascism that is being cemented into place today, depends on all of us joining together to defend this store as one front in the great challenge of this year, which is to drive this fascist Trump-Pence regime from power.
Revolution Books is open. Come at 11:30 a.m. this Sunday for a press conference. Then come inside for a used book sale. Donate at revolutionbooks.org. Keep this bookstore open and support the National Revolution Tour.